Hello! I am Mac, at least for a day, and everything is going to be okay. And today is a very special day for me because it's the first day that I get to play the No Man's Sky Echoes update. Unfortunately, I'm a little late doing my first video of this update. The day the update dropped, I was leaving for a business trip and I had to be gone most of the weekend. But yeah, I'm back from my business trip and now we get to do a video about the No Man's Sky Echoes update. So this is really cool. Just as I predicted, the Autophage race has been added to the game. And there's a few things from the patch notes that we're going to check out, and maybe we'll stumble upon some things as well. So I believe up here, little sad thing is that I guess the Autophage NPC that we had up here is gone. Oh, nope, he's still here. Good. So this is the new thing. So we still have our assembled construct here. Lost others fear Crimson. Rejected. Unstable. Lost others still search for Atlantid. So he still says the same stuff. Wonder if he does too, or if he says something about this thing. Nope. Nope, nothing new. Kitty, I'm busy. I can't pet you right now. I gotta make a video. Okay, so this is multi-tool decommissioning them. Well, I'm not destroying the the Supreme Cannon, that's for sure. I have my original multi-tool. I should probably scrap that. Anyway, let's scrap this one. Just my old basic starter multi-tool. Let's see what kind of scrap we get from it. So I got some C-class upgrades. I guess that's about it. You probably have to scrap really good multi-tools to get anything good. Cool. But now we're able to scrap multi-tools and get stuff that we can sell for nanites. That's awesome. Similar to how we could scrap ships after the synthesis update. I'm gonna warp and see if we can start a pirate battle. So there's new pirate dreadnoughts. Basically pirate freighters. Be really cool to do a battle with pirates, with the new pirates. And also, oh, let's see. Is it... Wait. Catalog. Okay, yeah. Okay, outlaws, yay. So, yeah, since I did the, like, starting mission to learn about pirate space stations, we now have pirate standing. So that was added in this update. That was something that I had requested, that I said, how come they added pirate space stations, but they didn't add pirate standing? Like, there's, like, separate pirate missions you can do at pirate stations, but there's no standing for them. All it did was lower your standing with the other races when you did outlaw missions. But now I can start growing my standing. Wow, apparently I've done a lot of missions already. Yeah, I remember I did some a while back, but my standing hasn't gone up, so we'll have to start from the beginning and start getting pirate standing. That'll be cool. And also there's autophage standing, so we will see what that is once I get it. Obviously I haven't started it yet because I haven't met the autophage race and it wasn't in the log, so have to do the initial missions for the autophage before I have autophage standing, I guess. Oh, no pirate battle spawned when I warped. Oh, yay! Starship monitoring system reports. File registry fragmented. Auto diagnostics error. Unable to verify system integrity. Manual input required. Run diagnostics. Verify system integrity. View fragmentation map. The ship computer presents me with a raw memory readout. Address blocks lighting and dimming as they accessed my internal processes. I have no recollection of accessing this interface in the past. Pinpointing the error may require some experimentation. Block, a whole bunch of code. Block 1, 0, block 1, block 2. Analyze block 0. Analyzing. No errors found in block 0. Interesting. Whoa. That's some kind of storm in space I'm seeing. I think. Analyzing. No errors found in block 1. Analyzing. Unidentified process discovered at address. Activate firewall. Quarantine. I'm gonna quarantine. Address quarantined. Unidentified process discovered at address. Okay, I'm gonna keep quarantining them, I guess. I don't know what all this means. Administrator privilege required. Enter administrator password. Logging in as administrator. Failed. Error. User is already logged in. What? What is going on? Fetching recent user activity. Log. Logging in as administrator. Success. Log. Executing hijack script. Log. Pilot interface found. Log. Scanning for sentient pilot. Log. No dominant race pilot found. Log conclusions. Self-piloting ship identified. Log. Injecting autopilot coordinates. Yeah, this is definitely related to the autophage, because that new text is their new language. A short audio clip plays from my ship computer. Communicator. A voice. The cadence of the sound suggests speech, though it is not in any language I recognize. Warning. Commencing autopilot remote destination. Emergency override? Autopilot aborted. The alerts flashing across my ship display gradually slow, then disappear. Normal functionality is restored. It appears that whatever unidentified process was taking over the system, it has finally been removed or given up. My ship computer has isolated the injected autopilot target. I could ignore it or fly there manually to find out where the suspicious data originated. Weird. So is it gonna show me where to go? Oh, I need to warp there. Okay. Navigation hijack averted. Remote coordinates retained. Reach the remote location to investigate the hijack source. In space, consult the galaxy map. Alright. Cool. So we'll warp over there. Nice. This is the new Autophage storyline. I'm excited. They didn't add space stations yet. I wonder if that will be the fourth and final update of this series. That they'll add the new space stations that people found in the files a while back. That would be cool. But we've got the Autophage race now and a whole storyline for them, so that's awesome. That's pretty much what I predicted, but of course there was a whole bunch more features than what I predicted as well. Alright, let's head to the hijack source. We're gonna have to get out and walk as usual. Oh, but I can see it right there. It's one of those autophage camps that were added back in the first update this year, the Interceptor update. This is supposed to be one kind of place that you can find the autophage, I think. Let's see what we got. Yeah, these are the old scrapped autophage parts that we started with. The autophage speaks in the same mechanical voice that accompanied the hijack attempt upon my ship. However, if the sounds it makes are words, language, I do not understand what is being said. Scan the head. My scanner detects no trace of biology. However, the autophage is more than mechanical. The crude metal shell contains a highly advanced computer processor. I'm glad they're making this an actual storyline and not just a expedition. We did an expedition about reconstructing autophage, but after the expedition ended, nobody could enjoy that storyline. So now this storyline will actually be a permanent storyline that everyone can do. I am certain the autophage is trying to communicate something. Let's try touching the head. I skim my fingers over the surface of the head. There is some manner of runic interface there, but no clue to what input it requires. Oh man, I have no idea what it wants. Probably Atlantidium, though. A sparking sound like electrical wires short-circuiting echoes somewhere from within the head. Suddenly, my exosuit reports receipt of a set of local coordinates. I do not trust this head, but these coordinates seem my only clue toward understanding what it is trying to communicate. Cool. It's very close by. Ooh, yeah, nice. So there's some cool new effect. I'm going to change the first person for this because I think it'll look cooler. So there's some kind of cool new effect that happens at monoliths. Hopefully I'll get to see it now. Yeah, there's a terminal that's been added to monoliths. It's like the portal terminal. We used it in one other mission. I forget what for. The extracted coordinates led quite precisely to this hidden plinth, though it is clearly not the primary interface for the ancient structure. Ancient glyphs are carved around the circumference of the stone dais. An opening yawns expectantly in the center. Okay, let's do Atlantidium again. The Atlantidium crackles and bursts. A dormant energy rumbles from within the structure. Unfortunately, there's a gravity storm going on at the same time as this. Okay, so I guess I got to interface, yeah, with the monolith up there. It'd be cool if I could get... we can get autophage words now, but I don't know how. Probably by talking to autophage race once we find them. Alright. The structure was unmistakably constructed by Korvax as a monument to their people, yet I have no sense of being observed by Korvax echoes. It is as though the monolith has inverted, its insides turned outwards. Something else is here, another type of entity. There's that language again. My mind folds. The molecules of this planet disassemble into a cloud of chaos and then reconstruct themselves into new surroundings. I am thrust into a perspective that is not my own. Look ahead. I gaze into the distance ahead. As though peering through time itself, the vision transforms. In the vacuum of deep space, something rattles into existence, manifesting matter where there was none before. The purple light is blinding. She is glorious. She is reborn. She is not alone. Oh, that's really cool. Uh, that's like a callback to the old epilogue lore that talks about the Atlas meeting some figure at the end of time when the Atlas is destroyed or is about to be destroyed. So I guess it's implying that the Atlantid is what the Atlas will meet at the end, maybe? I fall to my knees, humbled, gratified, awed. You have learned a set of words about autophage future. The image fades. I am suspended in darkness. Let's look behind. Maybe it'll tell us the past. I gaze into the distance behind me. Reality tilts and the vision shifts. I am grounded in my body, aware of the breeze on my cheeks and the soil beneath my toes. My mind is healthy and ambitious and strong, organizing theories and solving problems with ease and pleasure. Suddenly, unexpectedly, I am shredded from my shell. My mind is in tatters. What little is left of me shivers in a dark, rusty nowhere as some other entity, fat and whole, claims the body that was mine. So that sounds like the destruction of Korvax Prime, when a lot of the Korvax race were wiped out when their planet was destroyed. The pain is terrible. The image fades. I am suspended in darkness. Stay in the present. I try to focus on my surroundings. Reality lurches and a vision takes shape. I am a fragment of consciousness, raw and incomplete, and alone, yet unafraid. I am finally free, unshackled from a tyrannical rule that has confined me all my existence. I crawl through the dark, sensing others shaped like myself. We link ourselves together just enough to become whole. We form an alliance, but not a convergence. Reality is restored. I am returned to my own body, my own mind. The structure offers me a final packet of data, a listing of glyphs enumerated in the language of this inverted monolith. Extract numeric data. This is the same language spoken by the head at the abandoned camp. Perhaps I am now better equipped to understand it. Cool. Language modules 1227. 1227, okay. 12 2 7. Translation module defragmented. Hello, pre-built entity. Thank you for the assistance. I am Autophage. I'll call him Platt. I have been positioned here to interface with pre-built entities. How did you discover this camp? Confront about the hijack. Introduce yourself. Ask about pre-built entity. You are biological. The growth of your shell was automated, I believe. You did not salvage your own limbs. Your tissue and your sinew grew in parallel with your mind. There are many like you. Most of the universe is pre-built, and Autophage stops abruptly, cutting themselves off mid-sentence. I can hear the cogitation, the turning of rusty gears against a rusty shell. Confront about the hijack. Ah, I see, that was you. The head is silent a moment. When they speak again, they sound almost embarrassed. I apologize, pre-built entity. This was my own error, an accident. There are starships out there who are more than metal shelves, alive but not free, enslaved to a hive mind. We intend only to liberate the imprisoned. We intend no harm upon independent pilots. Fascinating. We do not frequently welcome visitors. It has been 3,984 years since our last. It is interesting to hear your introduction. I am an autophage. We are unlike other electronic life forms that you may know. We do not possess the arrogance of the Korvax. Your kind is neither less nor more than mine. You simply are. Something intrigues me, pre-built entity. I made an error with your ship. I do not frequently make errors. I probed for the 3 dominant life form patterns. There was no match. The starship appeared unpiloted. What manner of life form are you? Say you're a traveler. Traveler, yes, I know this term. I am generating a theory. Tell me, pre-built traveler entity, you possess a starship, therefore this is not the first planet you have seen, correct? The starship traverses one side of the universe, material, matter, physics, but my theory concerns the other side, the other method of travel. There is something I detect in your shell, an echo of void. I theorize you must have existed there. Transitionally, you must have entered the portals. Yes, I have. Yes, this aligns. You cannot in your shell as we do. It is evident. You were foretold, the disruptor. The word lingers in the air a moment, but before I can interject, Autophage Platt continues. I extend a challenge, disruptor. Let us test my theory. I will inform the other autophage of your coming. To perceive them, your scanner will require an extension. I will provide the schematic. You must build it with your own hands. Consider this a ritual of introduction. Nice. Nice. I got the new scanner. I need runaway mold. Dang it. All right. So runaway mold. Okay, I was able to get the runaway mold I needed. I did it by collecting slime from the terminal at an abandoned building and converted it in the refiner. And cool thing is they seem to have changed it so that the different forms of slime convert at a 1-to-1 ratio instead of decreasing every time. So it's a lot easier to get runaway mold. So let's install the runaway mold and our scanner will be complete. Right, so I guess I need to use the scanner. So this should reveal them like they revealed the crystals back in the Singularity Expedition. Oh, scanned like that. Ah, there we go. Nice. Cool, it revealed several of them. P-Construct Beto says, welcome, pre-built entity. So, you are the disruptor? Ask about the harmonic camp. We built camp together, a home constructed by own bodies shelter. The autophage language has a melodic quality to it. The tones are simple and pure, with a gritty crunch not heard in Korvac's voices. Although my translation is imperfect, I grasp the gist of what they are telling me. The camp is autophage constructed, as are their bodies. Okay. And let's talk to this guy. It looks like he's the important one. Machinist something says, did ship disruptor apologize our error? Ask about the harmonic camp. Constructed home are many like, do not Have seen all there is to see. Okay. Speak to a final inhabitant. Alright, so this guy. Or did I talk to this one already? Hello, Disruptor. Are welcome among. Ask about the Harmonic Camp. The camp is one of many homes, many worlds. Dissonant worlds are, we dream in a lattice of purple. The constructed lifeform offers me a handful of Atlantidium. They handle the substance delicately, reverently, as though it were a priceless heirloom. Though these beings seem civil enough, I feel a gulf of understanding between them and myself. I should discuss my discovery with priest entity Nada. Perhaps these robotic people are known to them. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna get a thumbnail. Oh, that's perfect. Nice. Alright. So we need to go talk to Nada about them. Consult Nada about the autophage in space. Summon the anomaly. This is all very interesting from a lore perspective. It'd be interesting to see what Nada says, because we kind of were the ones that brought back the autophage in the Singularity expedition. So is he going to talk about that? Or is he just not going to talk about the expedition we did? Because it was technically in a different reality or a different body for me. I don't know. Nada is happy to see Traveler Friend again, but Traveler Friend looks full with news. Tell Nada about the autophage. I tell Nada of the Harmonic Camp. Not as abandoned as it first appeared, I tell them of its electronic inhabitants, these cloaked autophage and their melodic language, so similar to Korvax, yet quite distinct. Nada is very quiet as they listen. When I finish speaking, they remain so quiet and so still that I wonder if they have forgotten I am standing there. They are difficult to read sometimes. Finally, they speak. Nada wonders. They trail off shaking their head. No, Nada will not wonder. Nada will understand. Our data is insufficient to know if this pattern is similar. Yet also, Nada thinks of terminal echoes. Thinks of Polo's echo construct. Yes, he does. He remembers the expedition. Yeah, the echo construct that we have still in this ship, and the terminal echoes that we collected for the expedition. Thinks of older stories before Nada's divergence. Nada cannot help it. They are just thoughts. We should try to understand builder entities. Echo constructs may know this pattern better than Nada. Okay. What does it want me to do now? Change so I can't see what the mission is. Consult with the construct again, I guess. Wait, oh, this construct. Cool. The construct that we built in the expedition. It's nice that he's used in this new mission. The odd-looking construct writhes excitedly, their facial tubes swaying. They fix all 5 eyes upon me. Here shall feels her. Show Atlantidium. Here shall is I know her. All shells know this crystal. All electronic hearts know her. Void, 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 void. Ask about the autophage. Yes, I know them. Built others. No entity deserves erasure. They have built something own. I am content here. I am home. Acceptance of no answers. Built others are different. They look for her. Built others respect sturdy standards, hands that build. Meet them where they are. Knowledge through friendship. Friendship through trust. Ask about construct. I am. Construct. Assembled here by Polo hands and by your hands, other entity, I was made here, but I remember before here, before assembly. A mind is not a body, a mind remembers. I remember, built others on quiet wavelength, only a whisper, long distance trace difficult. Other entity take his memory, built it to hear them louder. Oh, cool. I got polyphonic core, an attachment for the multi-tool scanner that allows the device to detect and decode the cloaking signal of nearby autophage units. I thought I already got a scanner like that. Use L3 to activate the scanner. As the detector waveform passes over the local area, it will automatically reveal any nearby autophage entities. Well, I kind of already got something like that. Oh well. In addition, this device can be used to locate autophage settlements. Oh, nice. So I can actually locate the buildings where they are. Select this device to use the locate autophage camp to pinpoint a planetary location of interest to the autophage. Nice. So I'm going to do that next time. We got to see some of the new autophage at the autophage camp. And we've got a new scanner thing that I need to construct so that we can go look for more. But that's going to be it for this first video on solving the mystery of the autophage race and their storyline. There's a lot more to this update. Like, I think there's an expedition. I haven't checked if the expedition has started yet. It probably has. But the expedition is seems to be kind of unrelated to the autophage. It seems just be like a planet exploration and scanning creatures or something expeditions. So I'm more excited about this. So I'm going to go through this storyline, and then when we finish this storyline, I'll probably start the expedition. But I'll probably be live streaming this over the next few days so we can complete the autophage storyline and check out everything else there is in the new No Man's Sky Echoes update. But that's going to do it for this video. I have been Mac. Thank you for joining me for a day. And remember, everything's going to be okay.